My name is Phil. I'm a men's physique bodybuilder and online fitness coach out of Montreal, and I'm about to get into my bulk in 2 days. So I've been in my reverse since my last show, which was back in May, and now it's just growing season because I'm shooting for that pro card. I got like probably a year and a half of growing to do, and before I'm actually competitive. So this is gonna be my little series on, I guess, road to pro or whatever you could call it. So welcome to the bulk. Yo, what is up? So I'm finally headed to the gym now. I'm gonna do a push day because I gotta grow my chest and grow my shoulders. Name of the game, right? It's kind of a gross day out today. I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining. It's not even, it's like kind of raining, it's half raining, but just a gross day. So either way, I got my little cardio this morning and then a little walk to the gym. I had my meal, and then now I got my pre-workout and my I got my pre-workout and my carbs in here. And because, well, I have a lot of carbs, and I just had one of my 2 bagels, and so the carbs are gonna be fuel me up and gonna have a crazy pump. So that's what's going on. And then I also have my Gatorade where I put my intra, like EAAs and carbs in it already. Rather than bringing like a tub or a bag, it's just, I prepare it home, and it's just way easier like that. And today, because I've been doing stim free for a while, but today I was like, nah, like I need some stim, I need some caffeine in my pre-workout. So it should be a good workout. So I full scooped it too, because usually I'll do a half scoop, right? And I was like, nah, today I gotta go hard. It's my chest day, you know, and then tomorrow is a leg day. And so I'm likely gonna record that too, but anyway, that's the plan for the time being. And then I got some coaching stuff to do when I get back, and yeah, I guess see where the day takes me. So I will see you at Monster Gym.
Tracking you down.
Alright, workout's done. Felt pretty good, although I was feeling relatively weak doing shoulders. But it is what it is. It's the start of the bulk, right? So that's that. And I just got the Greek yogurt for Amanda because I stole her Greek yogurt the other day. Oops. So I had to go buy another tub. Now for the rest of the day, so I have a bit of coaching stuff to do and a bit of work to do. And then, yeah, like that's the plan as of right now. I'm sure something's gonna come up at some point. I'm pretty happy with how my bench was going though. Like I was only doing, what was it, 245 for my 5 sets, but I was pretty content with how it was, because usually I'll go and do like 245, but then the last like 2 sets I'll drop down to like 225 or 235. But today that just wasn't the case. So I was happy with that. I got a good pump. My posing though, like I'm happy with how the posing is going, but not how I'm looking, right? But I'm also in a bulk, so it's normal. But well, yeah, I guess I am in a bulk, right? Like I was in my reverse and a maintenance, and then now full bulk. So yeah, that's what's up. So I'll see you, I don't know, doing whatever I do next. Good morning, people. So we are now Sunday, walking over to Monster to go hit legs with Navpreet, who's a client of ours. And so I guess you're going to be seeing us work out together and push really hard, even though it's legs. So I hate legs, but gotta do them, right? So that's the plan for today. And then later tonight, I'm going to be doing some posing with Mark and possibly Boyan, who are also on the team, but I'm not sure if Boyan's going to be there because he's been injured. So we'll see. But Mark's definitely going to be there, so you're going to see that. Mark is definitely going to be a classic guy. He's looking really good, and we're like, you know, we don't really have a show necessarily in mind. Maybe Popeyes, maybe King Kong, who knows, right? Just a natural show. But we're going to take our time to make sure that when they step on stage, they're going to be ready to bring the best package and do well, right? Because the whole point of the team is to conquer, right? Now, of course, it's not necessarily always realistic to expect to win an overall or even win a class, but that's always the goal, right? So don't settle is what I'm trying to say, and we certainly don't. So anyway, I will catch you at Monster with Nav for legs. Good. Now same idea. Actually, we're going to change your feet first. So first, instead of being straight down, toe bicep, push one of your legs, whether it's this one or the other one, behind you. Leg curl the floor, so that way you're touching your hamstring. And then you arch, put your hips in front, and your shoulders behind you. Yeah, and then imagine you're curling the floor. There you go, that's better. And pop your lats out more. So just before you move them, yeah, there you go, that's better. Because if, I'll show you, if you're doing your double bicep like this, and you're crunching in, right, you're flexing your mid back, you don't look as wide as if you go and you pop your lats, right? Then you're wider. Right? You can even put that leg a bit more, like right over here. There you go, yeah. Curl the floor, hips in front, and fall back into your low bicep. There you go. Good. Nice. Posing is like so important. So many people step on stage and just, they look amazing, but then they pose like shit, and so they lose. It's like, man, you just have to practice. You know, like, yes, get big, but like, half of it is also posing, right? Because sometimes the small guys beat the big guys just because they can pose better, right? So it gives an advantage in a sense if you know how to pose, right? That's a sport. Right? The sport is displaying your physique as best as you can, right? So we got plenty of time. Good. Well, I'm glad I got to see you. Not to work out. All right, so we're all done at Monster Gym, all done with legs. Now I'm headed back home, gonna do some coaching stuff and probably a few things for the web design stuff that I do, because I also do that on the side. And I'm back at Monster later today to do some posing with Mark and possibly Boyan. But legs was good. We went pretty hard, so pretty happy with how that went. Although Nav could only stay for like 2 exercises because he had something to do, and technically it was also his rest day. But we just did a little bit of, well, pendulums and Bulgarians, as you saw. So either way, I'm all done now, walking back home. This is like one of the perks of living so close to the gym is I hate cardio. And so my 10-minute walk to and from the gym is just, well, you know, it's my cardio, right? Like my warm-up and post-workout. So yeah, I like it, you know, and it saves gas. So, you know, because gas is really expensive. Like here, I think I'm paying like $1, like between $1.80 and $1.90 per liter for, I mean, it's Supreme, but still, like, that's expensive. I went to Ontario and I was paying $1.50. Like, it's, I think it's because, so I'm in Quebec, and so I think it's because we've got that bilingual gas, or that French gas, so there's a higher tax on that, you know. All right, it's a bit windy, so I hope the audio is okay, but I'm headed to Monster for round 2 at the gym, although I'm not working out. I'm going to be running some poses with Boyan and with Mark. Boyan just finished his workout. I think Mark is still doing his leg day. So I don't know if we're going to be posing the 3, like, you know, the 2 of them and with me and whatever. Anyways, we'll see. But I'm headed to Monster and we're going to run some poses because Mark's going to be doing classic and Boyan is going to be doing men's physique and classic as well. That's the plan as of right now. And so we have a show in mind, but it won't, you know, it can change, right? We have to make sure that they're both ready in terms of physique, but also in terms of posing, because posing is essentially all you do when you're on stage, right? Yes, you have your physique, you got to build it, but it's a whole thing, right? So posing is going to be on point for these guys, so it's going to be really good. Anyway, we're going to be doing some posing, so fixing up, I think we're going to focus on more classic tonight, and maybe play around with men's physique, but both of them are doing classic, so that's what we'll be focusing on tonight. So I will see you at the gym. Well, let's start with mandatory first. All right, front relax. And squat your legs too. Yeah, and quarter turn.
The flow is crazy. Brilliant, right?
That is a wrap on the posing. Boys are looking great. We got to fix up a few poses, but I was like pretty impressed with both of them. And Mark's routine that he built himself is insane. Like, I did not see that coming at all, so I'm super happy to see that. I'm just gonna, what do I have to eat? I have a bagel and protein left to eat, and then straight to bed. So, because tomorrow's a big day, because I'm actually gonna be doing a shoot with Believe supplements. So, and actually speaking of, if you want Believe supplements, 15% off, you can use code VINCIER. I've been with Believe not too long, honestly, but I've always loved them. My first supplements were actually from Believe. Funny enough, it was the Pump Addict, which I super overdosed. Like, at the time, I think it was 400 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. And I remember I was double scooping that shit when I was training at Planet Fitness. No clue what I was doing, but I've been taking Believe from the start. So I'm super happy to be on that team. It's really cool. But anyway, so that's the plan for tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a rest day. I have to check. But yeah, just gonna do that, do some work, and yeah, go to bed. So good night. See you tomorrow. What is up, people? So we are now September 1st, the official start date of the bulk, even though I've been bulking essentially for like a month, because like my calories are so high. My non-training days I'm at like 4k calories, training days I'm at like 4890, so pretty much 4900. So I've been bulking, and like like in the last month I put on like 7 pounds or so. But anyways, this is the official start date of the bulk. This is the official start date of the bulk. And now I'm headed to go to a Believe supplements photo shoot and video shoot. It's like a 2000 style. I think I described it yesterday, but yeah, it'll be interesting. So I'm very excited to do that and be a professor. So I'm gonna look educated and everything. So yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. Headed there. It's like 10 right now. It's about 20 minutes away because we're Labor Day today. So there's like no traffic, which I love. So it's like 20-30 minutes to get there. The shoot starts at 11, but I figured better there early than late. I did some check-ins this morning on my balcony. That was nice. I'm gonna miss being able to work outside because of the weather. That's gonna get worse as time goes on. So I'm taking advantage of it as I can. And the plan for the rest of the day, yeah, I mean, I got the shoot till like 3. Amanda and I are gonna go for a walk to get some steps. I have a call with Julia actually for Team Vincier, since she's back from her vacation. She's one of the coaches on Team Vincier. Just go to teamvincier.com and you can fill out the details there and just check us out. Same thing with Instagram, it's just Team Vincier MTL, or you can just look at our profiles. So mine is Phil Dave G _, and for Phil Dave Jelina, that's my name. It's not Phil Daveg, because I know some people are like, think that's my last name. That's not my last name. It's Phil Dave Jelina. So it's not Daveg or Phil the Veg. That's also another one. But anyways, now I'm just yapping. Car is warmed up now, so I will maybe see you at the Believe supplements. I'm gonna see if I can do like a behind the scenes thing, because I think that would be really cool. But who knows? We'll find out. I guess you'll find out in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go, baby. All right, so we made it to Collège Jean-Eudes. It's kind of funny because I dropped out of university a few years ago, and now I can say that I made it back to college, and I'm a professor, which is just funny. But anyways, so maybe I'll be seeing you in there. Again, countdown again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna go here on like the gimbal, so it'll just like push this like slightly. So you see our... Yeah.
All right, so we are all done with the shoot for Believe supplements. I was Professor Jelina, which is kind of funny. So now I'm just gonna drive back home. I have, what do I have to do? I have some, I don't know what I have to do. I have things to do. I'm sure I'll figure it out once I get home. But it was a really cool shoot because it's for a new product. And I don't know when this video is going to go up, so I won't say what the product is. But I'm super excited about this one. I had a feeling that's the flavor that they would be dropping. And I know already it's going to be my favorite flavor because let me just drop a hint. So for my birthday, for the last, I don't know, like 10 years, I never asked for cake. Although cheesecake is good, but I never asked for cake. I always have an apple crumble or apple pie because I love apples. I absolutely adore apples. So I'll leave it at that. But I believe it's Pump Addict, Pre-Fuel, EAAs, and there's something else. Greens. So super excited to try them, and also to, well, not just try them, like hoard them. But with all that said, I'm super happy with how the shoot went. It was really fun. I really enjoyed doing that. So shout out to Believe Supplements. And again, use code Vincere if you want 15% off on any order you have with Believe. And it's going to help support me as a content creator, but also just the entire team for my bodybuilding and lifestyle coaching, which I mentioned before. But all those funds go to that, right? So all right, what's up? So I got back like an hour ago from the Believe shoot, and I've just been eating, working right now. I got my chicken, rice, and peas, and as you can see, I've gotten like all comfy. I'm just drained with the day. So I'm working. I'm actually setting up, or I did set up, which started recently. It's email marketing campaigns for Team Vincere. So I'm super curious to see how that goes because I also have a job where at my work in sales, and I'm pretty good at developing email sales flows. So I was super curious to see how it would work for Team Vincere. So I figured, why not try it, right? So right now, I have a contact list of, I think it's like 450 verified emails that I'm sending to. And so we're gonna see how that goes. Obviously, the nice thing about emails is if I make money from them, then I'm just gonna double down and do more email marketing campaigns, right? It's, I figured with emails I can hit a lot of people. Same thing with like Google ads or with Facebook ads, which I'm gonna be running some of those as well. But I actually need to get some better content going. So that's a work in progress. But I think this week I should have time to actually start making like real content for Team Vincere and all of that. If there's any, I'm like me, I tell everyone who's on the team, like I'm open to any and all feedback, like positive, sure, but mostly negative or ideas, right? Because my whole goal is to make the bodybuilding team as good as possible and the coaching as good as possible. So if ever you have any ideas for the coaching itself, or even just like, hey, could you break down this specific exercise, right? Or could you break down this supplement, or why I should do this over this, or whatever, right? Any gym related stuff, just either send me a DM or drop a comment, and I'm probably gonna make a video for it, just because if you're asking that question, someone else has that same question as well, and so if I can answer them, then awesome. Anyway, yeah, I'm all done with the coaching stuff for today, and now I'm just working on that. I might do a little bit of web design as well, because I do that as well, and I have a client that I'm gonna be building his website as of Thursday, and I just have a few things to prepare for that, and so I'm probably gonna do that, honestly. And then maybe go for a walk with Manda later, get some steps in. I don't know how many I'm at, but I might be at like 5K, and my goal is 8 to 10K a day. So yeah, but anyways, now I'm just yapping. I gotta finish this meal, I gotta keep working, and yeah, so I will see you with whatever the next cut is. Well, Manda and I are just finishing our walk Amanda is not drinking my Gatorade because that's not in her calories, like at all. How much are you eating?
1,300.
Yeah, see, I'm eating like 3 times that. So I have some chicken and rice to finish and 2 bagels as well.
With peanut butter.
Yeah, with peanut butter. So I'm gonna do that after this walk. How many steps did we do?
That was like 4,500. Like by the time we get back, it's probably like 5K.
Okay. See, I'm still short like 1,000 steps, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's that. That's a wrap on the video. So I hope you enjoyed. To the like 5 people who see this.
I'll watch it.
Okay, the 6 people. Yeah. So see you in the next episode. Maybe we'll make it to 7.